Good morning, ladies and gentlemen out there in Chevy land. Thank you for joining us in another training episode brought to you by the Northeast Region Chevrolet YouTube channel. My name is Joshua Detzel. I am joined today by Superstar Digital District Manager Brian Kirsch. Brian, what are we going to be going over today?
Good morning, Josh, and good morning to everybody with us here today. What we're going to do today is we're going to get you caught up to speed on a great new tool that is now at your disposal. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk you through how to create slides right in Dealer Command Center to get them on your website immediately. So this is a great enhancement that's going to help you go to market faster, take ownership over your creative, and create slides to help streamline your campaign. Of course, you're going to be able to make any changes that you'd like to in just a matter of seconds. But most importantly of all, you're going to save time and you're going to save money. A lot of times we see that a lot of dealers are paying third parties to create and upload and tag their slides, which doesn't always get done properly. Also at times there's a turnaround time to get slides in at the beginning of every month, as everyone knows. So this tool is a huge competitive advantage for those that are going to use it over those that aren't. It's going to help you go to market faster. It's going to help you change your slides and offers in seconds. So following this video and all the tutorials, make sure to make plans for how you're going to execute this so you can be prepared for go-to-market every single month on day one.
That is right. So this is like Christmas in June, right, Brian? We're giving dealers a really good tool here to maximize their go-to-market strategy, go to market more effectively. So,
of all the tools I've seen, I think, Josh, this is the one here. This is the biggest difference maker that, you know, our websites are now going to be able to reflect what we do so well in our showrooms, and that's be 24/7, even when the months change over and new plays come out.
All right, so let's show dealers how to do this. So before we get started, as always, if you are looking at this video and you say, the quality's not that good, I can't see it, well, just make sure that you are going down into the bottom right-hand corner of this video under settings and adjusting the quality to the maximum quality available. Okay, so mine's 720p HD, and this will enhance the quality of the video. Okay, with that being said, there are also training materials under gmpackageguide.com under the training and support tab. If you scroll down here, there's one that says creating hero slides from templates. So if you watch this video, you say, Josh, this is not a good video. I don't know what I'm doing. Check this stuff out. This might help you and give you some other good insights into how to use Slide Studio. There's one right up at the top here that talks about the templates. Okay, so once you're in the editor, we're going to get into Slide Studio by coming down here into Hero, Rotator, Wrapper, clicking on the Launch Slide Studio little gear, and this looks pretty similar, except there's a new little tab here called Templates. If you click on Templates, you'll notice that the manufacturer has loaded all of these templates for you. Pretty cool, right? So I can click into any of these OEM templates and just click on New Slide using this template. And I'm going to do one for a Silverado real quick. So you can click into any of these boxes. Okay, so 2018. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoops. They have added it right here for me. 2018 Chevrolet Silverado. And I'm just going to say $30,000. And I'm going to exit out of that. Now, this top one is where you add a graphic. So I'm going to upload an image. And I'm going to come into Slide Studio. Now, I can add any background I want. I'm from Pittsburgh, City of Champions, so I'm just going to throw in a graphic of PNC Park, most beautiful ballpark in the country. So if you notice, this covers up my entire slide. So what you want to do is you just click on it, and you come down here to Layers, and I want to take this graphic. Oops, I didn't mean to hide it. take this graphic and then just move it to the bottom. There we go. See that? So now I have my graphic. I can adjust any of these fields. So I can bring this and put this up here, select on my little Chevrolet bow tie here. I can upload my own image if I wanted to, my own little logo. That's too big, so I want to just compress it a little bit, throw him down in the bottom, like that. This is a little difficult to see, so I'm going to change this color to the Chevy Gold. This is a little difficult to see, so I'm going to bold it, maybe make it a little bit bigger. Chevy Silverado, same with this, I'm going to bold it, make it a little darker and a little bit bigger. Whoops, bigger, not smaller. All right. All right, so I'm just doing this real quickly, okay? And then I can adjust all these if I wanted to. If I didn't want this bar in, I can easily just delete. Yes. Delete. Okay. I don't have a vehicle on here, so I can just go into Add Image, Upload New. I have saved a couple cars on here already. Let's just use this guy. So I'll take this guy. He's too big. I'll condense him a little bit. Throw him right out here in the middle of PNC Park. Boom. Now, I can change any of these fields. I can add, I can change this and say, look, I don't want this to say MSRP. I want this to say lease from, I don't know. What do we want to lease from, Brian? $199. Dang it. $199 per month. Right, so that says lease from $199. Or I can add another one, right? I can make this a dual offer. So if I want to change this, I can add another text box down here that says, or save up to, $15,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
another keynote
off.
there, Josh, is that, with these offers, this is where folks are really going to land on your page if they're looking for a Silverado. So you want to hit them with every available offer that's out there, such as the 18% below MSRP offer going on during the month of June. So if we're, say, a 70% lease market, well, 70% of your shoppers want to see that lease price. But that also means there's 30% of folks out there that are looking for the purchase, or maybe they're looking for that 18% off offer that they saw on the Chevrolet commercials on TV. Or maybe they were on Chevy.com and noticed it. So that's why it's going to be great to add that here all on one slide to be able to capture each type of shopper as they come to your website.
Great point. So I'm not going to go through and make this all pretty and everything because I can spend hours on here, trying to make this look good. But you get the idea, right? So I just took one of these templates and I just completely customized it, okay? So let's say I save it. I just want to call this 2018 Silverado Slide Studio 2.0 test demo. All right. Same thing. If you want to know how to, come in here and add the links and everything, you can just check out the other video, the first Slide Studio video. But we would want to tag this as Silverado 1500. I like to use keywords dealer intent. Whoops, misspelled. Dealer intent and then non-intent. I use it just like that, no space, no punctuation or anything. I would link this to my inventory by creating a dynamic link. down here, and then linking this to my Silverado 1500 inventory by configuring dynamic link. I'm not going to go through those steps today. You guys should know how to do that already. If you don't, check out the video that says, let me just jump back real quick. I believe it's called Uploading Heroes with Slide Studio. So this will teach you how to tag them correctly and how to upload them into the proper folders. Today we're just focusing on these templates. So once I've edited this template, I will publish it. Come on. He's thinking, or she. So it says that it is published, and this will go back into my all slides. So now my slide is ready to go here, okay? Since I tagged it for dealer intent and non-intent through my my keywords, it should, maybe I haven't created these yet. Oh yeah, my tags aren't correct. But anyways, I can come in here and add this manually. Boom, add check slides, and he's in there. Save it, and now I have a slide tagged for personalized consumer experience ready to go. All right, so let me show you how to create one from scratch. This is one right here that you saw at the beginning of the demo. This is a template that I have created from scratch. Okay, beautiful, right? So how do you create a new template from scratch? Well, let's just start over from the very beginning. Look at that beautiful slide. Okay, so if you click on Hero Rotator Wrapper, click on Launch Slide Studio, you click into your templates, right up at the top right, it's New Template. All right, so I'm going to create this template as a promotion. Do not create it as generic. Do not create it as model. Promotion only. All right, so now I have a blank template here. I'm going to start with a beautiful background, upload new, City of Champions, baby, right here. We're going to do Roberto Clemente Bridge. It's too big, so I'm going to shrink them down a little bit. Pull it over to this side. Oh, I went too small. Blow it up just a little bit. Okay. All right, so that's my one side. I'm going to add a rectangle to fill this side. Okay, and then I'm going to add another rectangle. Whoops. Put it over here. This one's got to go just a little bit bigger. I'm going to add another rectangle to go across the top. I'm going to stick that up there. I'm going to click on both these rectangles, or if I want to find them, I can just click on the little layers here, find which shape I want, shape 1 or 2, and then change my colors. So these colors I have added. Okay, if you want to add a new color, you click on this little guy. I can move them up a little bit. Let me make this a little smaller. Okay, and click on here, and then I can add my hex code in here if I wanted to and add a color, whatever you want. I have a million colors in here. I'm going to make this white, and I'm going to make this one white. I'm going to add a graphic in here. Let's say we're going to do this little white one this time. So now I have a white Silverado. I'm going to park him right on the Roberto Clemente Bridge. Maybe make him just a little smaller. There you go. He's parked right on the Roberto Clemente Bridge, right next to the Highmark building here. And then I'm going to upload my dealer logo. Upload successful. I'm going to put my dealer logo up here in the corner. It's just a little too big. There you go. And then I'm just going to say I want this to be a new. Expand this a little bit. Click into it. Hello. Oh, it's white, that's why. There we go. So I'm just going to call this New 2018 Chevrolet Silverado. Click off of it. I just want to expand it a little bit. I can change the colors if I want to whatever I'd like. I can bold it. Oops. Make it bold if I wanted to. I could even, see if this will let me do this, change this to black and that, a little bit different, okay? I can make this just a little bit smaller, so not all the text has to be the same size if you don't want it to. Okay, move him over a little bit. I can add some more layers with this rectangle. So give me something like this. Add one more layer. Right here. So I'm going to go through this really quickly. I'm not really worrying about, you know, sizing and stuff like that. I'm trying to make it kind of professional, but not getting carried away here. So we'll just change these boxes to black, throw some text over it, make my text, let's do blue or gold.
Nice thing about the text here as well is that it's aligned with the Chevy fonts, so it's automatically defaulted to that, so you're still going to have the same look and feel as Chevy does.
That is an excellent point because this is Chevy approved font. See down here, Lewis regular? That's a great idea. So let's go through that real quick, Brian. So you can click on this font family and come down, and here is Lewis bold, Lewis regular, Lewis bold italic. So those are all of your Chevy approved fonts. Those are the ones you should be using. So I'm just going to say lease from. Let's do 199. I'm going to take this, 199, make him a bunch bigger, bold it. Let's go a little bigger than that. There we go. Take this 199 and I'm going to add another text box down below it and just say, not that big. Sometimes if you're clicking too many things, it won't. You have to click off per month. That's too small. For 24 months. Put him right underneath there and make this just a little bigger. Bigger than that. Bigger than that. There we go. And let's change these colors because these are a little difficult to see, to some blues to match my logo up here. Notice how I'm always using the same color. So this is a great opportunity for you guys to brand by using your own colors to match your logos.
It's a great point. And also consider, too, what these slides are going to look like on a mobile device. They're going to look great on desktop and laptop and tablet, as we know. But once you actually look at it on a mobile device, you might want to consider the sizing of your text and kind of what that looks like.
Absolutely. So we're going to test this here in a moment. Let's say, okay, so we're going to do delete from, and how about, you know, save. You can do a save up to or by for. So if you're having trouble getting to a layer like that, you can just come down here, click on the layer, and then you can move it around. So I'm just going to raise this one real quick. Forget the size that we used. All right. So full disclosure, I have never even used Photoshop. I hear that this is very similar to Photoshop, but you can see how I'm navigating through this pretty quickly. I just started using this tool yesterday, so nothing crazy here. I'm just going to say 5, 4, 15. Give me a number, Brian. How much can I buy this truck for?
Oh, 18,941. You've got me wanting to make my own slides now, too. I do think that image you have on right there is pretty sharp. Yeah, it is in this case.
All right, so this is a cheap truck, okay? You might want to put something in a disclaimer like, while supplies last, all right? Okay, so maybe this one is a dealer demo. All right, so now my slide is pretty much done here for this template. I'm going to save this as you know, hero template test demo JD, because that's me. Best Chevrolet deals in Pittsburgh. I'm going to come down here. I want this to expire the last day of the month at 11:59 p.m. Disclaimer, while supplies last, must qualify through GMF, includes, you know, Conquest Cash, must own 1999 or newer, so on and so forth. Link it to inventory, tag it for Silverado 1500, and my keyword, I would use dealer intent and non-intent. Then I'm going to save this.
If and when you come up with a really sharp template like this, I think that's a great benefit of Slide Studio 2.0 as well, Josh, is that you'll be able to use that same template month after month. You only have to create it one time, and then you can come in and change your numbers up and make your offers better.
Yep, so I'm going to show, I'm going to show a quick hypothetical here. So let's just pretend, come on, so it's published. Let's just pretend your dealer principal says, I want my inventory up there, right? So all you have to do is say, okay, just come back in, edit this template, and say, okay, this graphic right here, I'm just going to delete it. This graphic right here, I'm just going to delete this. And I could actually just come into here, add an image, upload new, take a picture of a truck that we actually sell. It's going to throw it over everything. Right? Ooh, that's big. Okay, so I want this template to fit in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to my layers. I'm going to find my picture. I'm going to drop this way down below everything else by clicking this 100 times. And then I'm just going to stick my little graphic in here. And it slides right behind everything else. There you go. Piece of cake. If I want to make it a little bit smaller, I can. All right, I can shrink this a little bit, move them over, pull them out. So it's showing the entire truck. There you go. And then all I have to do is publish. Yes.
Really nice thing here is for the fast start.
Go ahead.
On the fast start offers end, you can now come in here and in seconds you'll be able to change your slides, update with the new incentives, and you don't have to wait for 2 to 3 days for new slides to be created, so you can do it instantly.
All right, so this is how you edit these slides in Create Templates. And if I just want to change this, right, and use a different vehicle, I would just edit the, I'm sorry, let me go back. Not edit the template, because the template's fine how it is. I just want to click into my template, new slide using template. I can swap out this image with another one, change this stuff, and then I would just save it as a new slide. And when I save it, let me just say, let's just pretend I change this. Oh, it's going to make me name it. So let's just say I switch this to a Colorado, so I'm just calling Colorado test. And then when I publish it, it won't actually publish into these templates because I saved it as a slide. So let's take a step back. Templates aren't slides. Templates are a saved outline for you to come back and edit every month, okay? So once you create your template, you have to go back in. Notice how this hero template test demo doesn't show under all slides here. You see that? That's because I only created it as a template. So if I want this to go live, I have to actually click down here to new slide using template and then publish it. Oh, I got to name it. Silverado 1500 test. I have to publish the template as a slide for it to go into my slide, air quotes, library. Upload successful, saved, slide published. It should shoot me out of there and into my all slides. So now it appears right here in here, and I can click on these so I can actually go into my slideshow, into my collection, and add these manually. Or if I tag them properly and create a dynamic collection, they'll all go in. So just add check slides. And now all of these slides are in my collection. I'll save it. And there they are. All right, so that concludes today's demo of Christmas in June and the new Slide Studio Dynamic Content Editor. Now I am told, hopefully, this will eventually have the ability to pull OEM assets from Asset Central. So all of these graphics that I uploaded, like backgrounds and vehicles, you should be able to pick vehicles hopefully here in the future. No promises on that. I know that they're still working on how they're going to get that figured out, but that would be a really good tool for you guys. If you are looking for these graphics right now, you're going to have to go and download them from GM Asset Central, the PNG files, but hopefully we can remove that for you here in the near future. So, Brian, you have anything else to add before we sign off here?
No, Josh, I think it's great. I'm excited. I'd like to get in there, as I said earlier, and start playing around myself to create some slides, but it's really putting the ball right into your hands here, and things can be done, as you saw, as quick as a matter of seconds, and you can freshen up your content anytime you need to or want to. Maybe you want to adjust your pricing strategy. You can do that now on your own. Power's in your hands here to fully optimize your content on your website as you would like to. And another great thing to do as well is if you really do like that Chevy feel and the aligned templates that come from Chevrolet, you can also go in and edit that now. You can throw your dealership logo on there as well. Maybe change the pricing if you want to have more of a competitive price. So a lot of things here that will be great to put into place. So make your plans of how you're going to execute this each and every month.
All right. Thank you, Brian, for joining us today and taking some time out of your day. Thank you, Chevy Land, and we'll see you on the next training video.